Imagine a world where you can make your favorite foods rain from sky. Now you don't need to imagine anymore, cause I'm about to take you to that world right now. This world is called Swallow Falls, where Flint lives. He is much smarter than the smart kids. He invents spray shoe, so that no one has to tie up shoeless, but everyone laughs at him because the shoes can't be removed. He is passionate about science since he was kid. His mom is very supportive to him. She is the reason behind his motivation. As he grows up, he invents all sorts of crazy things, such as remote control TV, monkey thought translator, rat birds, etc., but all of his inventions end in chaos. People living in Swallow Falls see no benefit from his invention. Swallow Falls was facing a crisis as the sardine industry, because people around the world stopped consuming sardines, which was the town's main source of income. The economy had collapsed, leading people to consume tons of sardines that were left over. Determined to help his community, Flint came up with a brilliant idea to create a machine that could turn water into food. With the help of his loyal friend Steve, who can talk using thought translator, he began to develop the machine. After few coffee breaks, the machine is finally ready for a big test. He pours some water, order a burger, and excitedly turn the machine on. But unfortunately it caused an electrical overload, leaving his house without power. His dad is tired of his experiments. He wants Flint to stop dreaming and start working with him in their fishing store. Flint remembers his dead mom. His dad didn't understand him like she did. Next day Tim took him to the store. While stacking the cans of sardines, Flint sees the town mayor announcing an opening of new sardine land. As soon as Tim left to attend the opening event, Flint rushes to the city's powerhouse to provide enough electricity for his machine. Everyone is busy watching the event except Earl, the police officer of the town. He stops Flint and tries to figure out what he's hiding, but Flint managed to distract him and he escaped from there. In the event, Mayor called the town most famous person, Baby Brent, to cut the ribbon. He is the face value of sardine due to his iconic movement. Here, Flint connects his machine to the high voltage networks and hoped for success. However, due to the excessive electricity, the machine turned into a rocket, flying uncontrollably through the city. Right after the mayor inaugurates the sardine land, Flint comes flying, while holding the machine's cable. After hitting a stop sign, he loses the grip and the machine fly off into the sky. He was just trying to stop the machine, but instead he ended up destroying the sardine land. The town citizens used to dislike him, but now they hate him. His father is so much disappointed by Flint. Flint felt guilty, so he run towards the docks. While sitting on the ladder, he thinks about all the troubles caused by his inventions. There a girl also arrives and throws her microphone away. Her name is Sam. It was her first day at work as a temporary news reporter. She was upset about whatever happened today. But her mood suddenly changed after seeing Flint spray shoes. She's amazed by seeing a monkey talk. Looks like Flint find a girl of his type. Suddenly something falls from the sky. They noticed a slice of cheese falling from the sky, followed by large colored cloud bringing rainstorm of thousands hamburgers per second. Flint finally succeeded in creating a machine that could make food rain. He's the most happiest person in the world right now. Sam quickly calls her cameraman and starts a live broadcast to announce the hamburger rain in Swallow Falls. She revealed to everyone Flint is responsible for this incredible phenomenon. Everyone is surprised by the news. The food tastes surprisingly good, so the resident requests Flint to make it rain food again. But his dad stops him. He thinks it was an accident. Flint managed to convince him by looking at his eyes and saying, "I got this under control." Flint takes Sam to his laboratory to show her his lab. Sam seems to know a lot about science. There, they also share each other's favorite food name. Flint says, it's safe to order food until the dengometer indicates green and yellow color. Then he orders some food by sending signals to the machine. Flint is so happy to see everyone enjoying the rain of omelet and orange juice. The mayor saw it as an opportunity to attract tourists to the city. He approached Flint with a plan to renovate and reopen the island with the new name, Chew Swallow. He will do grand reopening of the island within 30 days. Until then, Flint have to make it rain 3 meals a day. Flint agrees with the mayor plan. To manage food waste, he invents a robot to throw all the leftovers into a dam at the bottom of the island. Day by day more requests were made to Flint. He fulfilled their request by making everyone's favorite foods rain. Overload on machines is increasing due to heavy production. One day Earl come to Flint with the request to do something special in his son's birthday. Earl was always mean to Flint, and he doesn't want to overwork the machine. So he checks the dengometer. Flint is a nice guy, and in his past no one liked him. So even after knowing the machine is overloading, he accepts Earl's request. Next day, Earl gives surprise to his son. He is so happy to receive his favorite ice cream as a birthday gift. Seeing both of them enjoying, Flint gets upset remembering his dad. Suddenly Sam shows up. She is amazed by Flint's idea. She starts praising his wonderful work. Through a live broadcast, she invites everyone from around the world to come in grand reopening of Chew and Swallow. In the evening Flint takes Sam to a castle made of jello, which is made by Flint. She loves it and they both had fun together. While sitting together Sam shares her past life story. She was also a nerd like Flint. Her dream is to be a weather expert. She used to wear glasses, but ever since her friends make fun of her, she stopped wearing them. Flint puts the glasses on Sam and tells she looks gorgeous. Hearing this, Sam blushed and they almost kissed, but he got a call from Mayor. At night Flint brings his father at a roofless restaurant. He wanted to show his dad how useful his invention is. He also wanted to make his dad feel proud of him. He tells Tim, "The mayor has chosen me to cut the ribbon." And ask, "Aren't you proud of me?" Tim tells, "This is unnatural and the food size is unusual. This might cause trouble in future, so you should stop the machine." Flint was not expecting to hear this from his dad. Everyone likes his invention except his dad. He became upset and they begin to argue. Knowing that Flint won't listen to him, Tim walks away from there. As Flint returns home, a giant hot dog nearly crashed him. The size of hot dogs was not normal. On top of that he didn't even order them, so he rushed to his lab. Turns out, the mayor was ordering them. Because of eating too much, he looks like a balloon. After analyzing the hot dogs, Flint realized the food is over-mutating. The dengometer was on the yellow zone. He explains the mayor this could go wrong. He wanted to stop the machine. But the mayor doesn't seem to care. He begins to emotionally manipulate Flint, saying you can save the town future and prove to the world how great inventor you are. Flint gets influenced by the mayor's words. On the day of the highly anticipated event, Sam discovers an alarming storm approaching. Filled with worry, she rushes to the event and shares her discovery with Flint. However, Flint dismisses her concerns. Flint confidently takes the stage and cut the ribbon, while receiving thunderous applause from thousands of people gathered from around the world. But right after Flint cuts the ribbon, everything becomes quiet. Everyone starts to panic because a tornado of spaghetti was formed. Seeing the tornado approaching, Flint desperately runs towards the lab to turn the machine off. The mayor was already at the lab ordering more food, pushing the machine to its limits. To avoid further danger and to cancel the order, Flint begins to activate the kill code. But before he presses the button, the mayor makes the dumbest move ever and destroys the communication device. Now the machine looks like a Japanese employee. Sam starts a broadcast to warn the world about the food storm which might occur within 4 hours. Tim goes to the lab and he finds Flint coat. Flint was so regretful for not listening to his father and Sam, he blamed himself for the disaster. Tim shows his love by cheering up Flint. Flint then makes a plan. According to the plan he uploads the kill code in a USB, builds a new flying car, and apologizes to everyone. But everyone were so angry, they wanted to wreck Flint's car. Then Earl comes and makes everyone realize, machine overloaded because of our massive amount of orders, so we are the one to be blamed for. Flint tells everyone to make boat from food and leave the city. He is going to stop the machine manually by inserting kill code. Sam, Manny and Brent decide to help him. After flying for some time they found the machine. It was covered in a huge pile of food. They were amazed to discover the food's ability to sense and move on its own. Foods even protected the machine from intruder. They nearly survived the pizza attack, but lost the USB which contains kill code. Nevertheless Flint still have an idea. Flint calls his dad and tell him to send the kill code into his email. Despite his lack of understanding in technology, Tim agrees to help his son. Flint and Sam jumps into the hole. Brent also jumps along with them. They end up in a really dark place. By burning marshmallow, they start moving towards the machine. Meanwhile, Tim reaches the lab and calls Flint. Flint instructs him, drag the mouse, hold the kill code and drop into email, then click on send button. While Tim was figuring out the computer system, overloads of the leftover foods destroys the dam, causing food avalanche. None of the citizens were hurt, they managed to sail the boats. Also the avalanche only touches Flint's dad, due to the lab height. He nearly survived and he clicks on the send button. After hearing the email notifications Flint gains some hope. But before he checked the email they get attacked by headless roasted chicken. The chicken swallow Brent. Surprisingly he survives and possesses the chicken body. He fights them alone using his professional kung fu skills. Brent chooses to stay behind and divert their attention while Flint and Sam proceed with their mission. They discover a hole that provides direct access to the machine, but there's a dangerous twist. The walls are lined with razor-sharp peanut brittle. Sam is allergic to peanuts so she stays behind, holding the rope in which Flint is hanging to go down. Sam was getting weak so Flint cuts the rope. He falls down and finally finds the machine. Meanwhile, Brent takes Sam to the flying car then she gets better. Here, the machine senses Flint's presence and start attacking him, so he disguises himself as the food. When the machine was about to throw its order, Flint swings, binds the machine with rope, and attaches his phone to activate the kill code. But unfortunately his father sent it a cat video instead of kill code, so the machine didn't stop. Machine starts swinging to make Flint fall, but it didn't work, so it starts preparing the food bomb. Flint looks down hopelessly. His shoes remind him of something and he regains hopes. Flint took out the shoe spray and sprays it on the machine, then proudly leave the grip. As machine explode, Flint falls down. Sam witnessed the explosion and starts crying. They return to the city safely except Flint. Tim realized that he has lost his son. From sky a flock of ratbird were slowly approaching them, carrying a person named Flint. Everyone is happy to see him alive. Tim was so proud of his son but could not express his feelings. Using thought translator, Flint can finally hear kind words from his dad. At the end Flint and Sam express each other feeling and kisses in front of everyone. The mayor ultimately ended his own life by eating the boat. He is sinking slowly. And that's the end of story. So what do you think of the message this movie is trying to give us? Share your thoughts on the comments section. Thanks for watching.